Lindsey. Okay, today's lesson I want to talk about some paid advertising. Now, doing the freeway is great and it's cheaper, but eventually you want to scale your business up, okay? Paid advertising is the easiest way to do that. Now, if you don't know what you're doing, it could be costly, okay? So today I want to kind of go over some different types of paid advertising. And one type is called cost per click. So I'm sure everybody's went to Google and you've searched in something, how to train your dog or how to do this or how to do that, right? These advertisements that are in yellow right here are called pay per click. They're called cost per click. So they pay to advertise on Google in order for you to click their site because they're relevant to the keywords that you're looking for. So for instance, if I wanted to look into paid advertising, if you search that, these three come up. Well, guess what? They're paying Google to advertise their service, right? So if you click on this, it costs them something. If you click on it, it goes to, they're going to sell you something, right? So that's the point, to make money. So if you're wanting to do mobile type, there's tons of different ways to, advertise for paid. But today we're going to focus on three different kinds. And that's one of them is cost per click. So now you know what these are. And even the ones over here on the side, these are cost per click as well. All right. The next type is called pay per view or cost per view. Have you ever went to a website and there's little banners over here on the side? CNN Newsroom, look here, network and find jobs. When you click on that, it takes you to their website, right? So they put up this catchy little banner to get your attention based on what you're, searching for. And then they're gonna offer their website, right? You want to go put a job on monster.com or whatever. This is called paid advertising. It's called pay-per-view. So every time this ad is viewed to somebody, it costs a certain amount. Usually it's not expensive, just depending on, what you're advertising for and where you're advertising, that sort of thing. Now, CNN.com is a very, visited website, I'm going to say. So they're probably paying quite a bit to advertise on there. So that's a good way to advertise too. So the point, if you're advertising for your company or your product or service, is to get it in front of eyeballs. So that's one way to do it. And these are the paid way is automated. So you put up a banner ad, and then when people click on it, it goes to your website. Then it's your job to sell them once they get to your website, right? So, that's just another type of advertising. Another way that's probably the most common in MLMs or network marketing is called a solo ad. And that's what I want to talk to you guys today about. A solo ad is nothing more than an email selling you something. I know you guys get this in your inbox all the time, okay? So basically they're going to get your attention, as you notice on the screen, how to discover how to become famous on Facebook in 60 days and explode your business, okay? That's a pretty catchy headline. For a marketer, I probably would read that email. Now, once you get their attention, you got to sell them. You got to put a call to action. You got to be able to track your results on who's clicking on your stuff, right? So let me explain what a solo ad is. As I said, it's an email wanting to sell you something, right? So basically you go and purchase solo ads to other people's lists. You know how you're building a list? When people opt into your website, you have a list. And you could even leverage that to make you some extra money if somebody may contact you and say, hey, can I email your list? Because that your list may not sign up with you, but somebody else may have something relevant. So they're going to pay you a set price to email your list. That's a solo ad. And it works, guys. People sign up on them all the time. One of the main things that I use is called Viral Success Network. And if you log in here, it's just basically a system. And it's going to tell you how to connect your autoresponder so that you can track things. It's going to show you how to set up everything. They have different products. These guys have different types of solo ads for different type of niches. The owner, Desmond, I'm sure he could he could sell anything you got to sell, okay? And these leads are really hot leads. They're warm. They come in, and I've had them email, I've had sign-ups from these co-ops, stuff like that. Let me explain what a co-op is. That's where, basically, if you were to go out and buy a good, solid, list that converts well, you're going to pay big money for it, right? So if you're strapped on money, the best thing to do is kind of do a co-op. And what that is a bunch of people get together, and like say the list that you want to email to is like 500,000 and it's like $4,000, right? To email this list. The co-op is where you can get a portion of the clicks for a certain price, okay? So what they'll do is they'll put like a link rotator in on these emails. And what happens is, for everybody that put money into it, that link rotator will go to, every time somebody clicks on it, it'll go down the line of the people in that co-op, right? So the people that have paid, it's going to go the first person. Then when the second person, they open up that email and they click on it, it's going to go the second person, and so forth down the line. This is really great because it's at a fraction of the cost and you still get good leads, right? Leads that convert, all right? But here's the good thing. If they don't buy from you when they click on it, you get to keep emailing them because they're now on your list, right? They're going to opt in. So your job is to sell them later. It's a win-win situation. And like I said, the company that I use is Viral Success Network. I've had sign-ups. I've had really good results with these guys. And they do really cheap co-ops that doesn't break your bank. So you can tie in your AWeber, and that way you could track, your progress, your sales, how many people are clicking, that sort of thing. It's amazing. So if you want this useful tool and you want to try out paid advertising but you don't have a lot of money, this is the way to go, guys. There's a link at the bottom of this video, or if you're watching this video in a blog, there's a link to that. Just click on the link and sign up. So that are the 3 types of advertising that probably are the most common and you're going to get the most results. These type of advertisements, the pay-per-view and the pay-per-click, you're going to spend quite a bit of money. So we'll go over those more in depth later on in the series. But for now, if you're just getting your feet wet, solo ads are the way to go. So obviously, if you need something to promote, go ahead and click the link below the video or the blog post and join my team. Let me show you how to make some money. And if you're already in some type of network marketing, give VSN a try. They're really good, and I think you'll like the results that you're going to get. So anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.